Good morning and happy Wednesday. This is Aaron Enright, your host and commissioner for the Enright Sportsbook and Lounge Guillotine Fantasy League. And let me just start off by saying, whew, that was a close one. I told you guys last week, I thought yours truly was in trouble. And here at the end, that's exactly what happened. For those who didn't take a look at it, myself and my sister and nephew, Joe Buck yourself, were neck and neck, and really the only teams that could get eliminated there at the last game. Fortunately, Cade Otton had a wonderful second half for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It looked like Baker Mayfield only had eyes for Cade Otton, which is music to my ears. And he got 10 points. Now, Karen and Ethan only needed like 6 points out of Nick Chubb, who had some games where he was 6 points or 12 points. So it was looking like yours truly was going to be axed. But Nick Chubb pulled up a 1.6 dookie, and I survived. Now, for Karen and Ethan, they have been barely making it through. Each week, that executioner had called their name multiple times, and they just wouldn't answer. But unfortunately, week 7, and they got caught up on with the executioner. So very sorry. Well, but we have some pictures here. Here's Karen and I beforehand. We knew we were going to be in a battle. Look at me. I'm threatening her. That's just uncalled for. And her, not even Karen. She's like, I got Nick Chubb. And then here's us making peace with it. She did make peace with it. I did speak with her. She was trying to play reverse role, reverse jinx on me. Like, you got this. It's all over. I didn't play those games. I knew it was going to be a battle there towards the end. But unfortunately, for the last time for the league, everyone can go, Joe Buck yourself. You have been eliminated. And we have 11 teams remaining. It's crazy. And a great and happy congratulations for the second time. Daddy Mike pulls up the weekly high points at 120.56. That was led by Charbonnet with 18, Aaron Rodgers with 24, Jamar Chase had that big game with 33, and even Trey McBride finally got involved with 24. He just edged out Houday and the Blowfish, John Jordan with 117.26. So close, and yet so far away, because, again, it doesn't matter. We're moving on to week 8, where it's all even again. But let's take a look at the free agent pickups. I swear we are some spenders in this league. Take a look at this. So we got Lamar Jackson. Dana Maniacs picked him up for $203. Now, he's been hurt. He should be coming back. They're talking about this week. So it may be a great move for him to pick him up at $203. But then we go Derrick Henry. 301s from Daddy Mike. So Daddy Mike had high points, and yet he's still spending. He's like, I'm getting that dynasty team that's going to ride me all the way through, regardless of how much money I have remaining. It's a strategy. Let's see if it pays off. And then this one surprised me a little, but I do know how much National Razor and Rob loves Drake London. He's a solid wide receiver. He's done great this year. But on his 50th birthday, he went ahead and purchased him for $314. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, again, I think that's a strategic move, though. He needs a wide receiver, a really strong wide receiver to help carry him through some more weeks. And then this one, I was a little puzzled by, but who am I to say? The same Nick Chubb that got 1.6 was picked up by Queen of Hearts for $152. Now, we were watching the game, but I will have to admit, she fell asleep, so I don't think she even got to see how abysmal Nick Chubb was. But He's now on your team, but I know you needed running backs pretty darn bad. And you've done a great job without spending. But let's take a look at that spending. Let's take a look and see what type of dollars we have remaining. So if you can see at the top of the list, the Gremlins, Jeremy and Jennifer Linz, they still have $794. They've done a great job. They've only spent $206, and yet we really aren't talking about them in the guillotine, talk right now. They haven't looked at elimination. We've only talked about them in the high points, so they're doing something right. The same thing with the Bears. Jason Sims has 748. Great money management from both of you guys. And then coming in third, myself, 560. I probably should have spent more, but I just couldn't justify those dollar amounts to get those type of players. It may be the downfall, but I do have some people coming back off their bye, so let's hope I just survive. Let's take a look, though, here at the bottom. Daddy Mike, who we just know just spent $301 on Derrick Henry, is down to $396. So he's got just a little bit remaining, but there's two others, Josh's Frozen Banana and Heisenbear, both at $350 left. So we'll see how this strategy works out here at the end of the season, especially when we start getting into week 14, week 13, where there's going to be some really good players out there, and if they have enough dollars to compete with that. So, great week, everyone. I'm glad to say that I'm still here. Uncle Dude abides, and week 8 starts tomorrow. Good luck, everyone.